Yeah, it's dangerous. Come on, Chip. Yeah, I got your bed there for you. Yeah, it's time from Lavenir. It's Roger Martin.
There we go. Pop up chat. I got you all that good stuff now.
Get friends on my keyboard cat.
Hey Corey, how you doing?
Morning, Corey. From another mother. What's happening, buddy? How you doing? All right, let's go ahead and get a freaking chat window up here. Do. There we go. Hit that like Mohawk News Station. What's up, Marshall? AZ.
Marshall. How you doing? AZ Joan, dude. Nice to see you. Corey Mano.
Everybody, how you doing?
There, save.
Yes. Okay, studio mode. Let's go.
Hey, Rodney.
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Bell. How you doing? Yes.
Just finishing setting up here, so I gotta make sure everything's okay. There we go. Everything should be good.
Second.
Yeah. Oh. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. Oh, this is the one you edited?
No. No, this is unedited raw, just raw footage.
Okay.
Just figured I'd throw something up there in the background. A little drone content for you.
Oh.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it's me out at my neighbor's farm the other day.
Okay.
There's the barn I flew through. He opened up the big bay for me. Yeah. It's not cutting off my face.
Does he have cattle?
He used to. He's retired now, so he doesn't farm. He does like little things. He rents out his property mostly. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Video capture. Off the screen. Yep. You see that?
Shane, right away.
Watch that. Watch that. Coming wire, what? Yeah. Hit that wire right on the camera lens, man. Right on the friggin' camera lens. Didn't take long.
Hey, Shanky girl, how you doing?
What's up, Shanky girl?
Rodney, I sent you an invite just in case you want to come in. If you don't have time, I understand. You just finished in and doing your live stream. I had to get something to eat, man. Oh, I was freaking hungry. Had to wait till Kim woke up.
How come?
Well, because my freaking fire alarm goes off every time I make toast.
Oh, mine too. So Corey, it actually put a long scratch right through the center of the lens, but Luckily, I still had the old HX 115. I haven't returned it yet. So I swapped the camera. So I've got a good camera on mine now.
You're up pretty far though.
Yeah, and the funny thing was I was only on 25 milliwatts of video power. I could have had it jacked way up, but I didn't realize I had it set low.
Okay.
Denver Glacio, what's up? Haven't seen you in here before.
Good morning, Denver. Everybody, yep. Yeah, read what Corey's saying, Hugh.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, 25 milliwatts, indeed. I was surprised. I looked at the DVR footage and I thought, oh, no wonder I had a little bit of breakup and stuff. Here I'm building up courage to go through the barn. I'm still kind of feeling things out. Yeah, Corey, someday you feel like going out to this farm, let me know. It's in Smiths Falls, so about 45 minutes for you. 600 acres, though. Lots of places to fly, man.
Mm.
Rodney says he hasn't seen the link, Roger.
Oh, no. Okay. Check your spam mail too sometimes, Rodney. I'll send you another one. Send. Okay. I sent you another one.
Oh, at Rogers, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Loop in the barn, loop in the barn. Yeah, buddy. Oh, no, not quite loop in the barn.
Okay, you just got it. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that like button on the way in so fast. That was very nice. All right, guys, just a quick like, and then I'm off to get ready for 2K drone at 11. Okay, cool.
Have a good day, buddy. Only problem with my friend's farm is there's cables and wires all over the bloody place.
Yeah.
It's really dangerous. You got to really be careful.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Rod. How you doing, Rodney?
I'm good. How about you, Roger? You?
Very good, very good, very good.
Can't complain, buddy.
Looks like you did some good flying there, Hugh.
Having some fun, man. Having some fun.
Well, I'm still trying.
Takes a while.
Yeah, I've lost 3 propellers and broke 1.
Yeah.
Well, I'm giving you kudos there, Rod, for doing it, for doing FPV, because I'm not going to do that.
Hey, everybody in the chat. How's it going? Co-vacation, dronography, Corey Mano, AC drone dude. Everybody, Denver Galatio, Shanghai girl.
Mega Steve, how you doing?
Mika
Hey,
Steve, good morning or good evening.
Yeah, I just got a phone call. I might get my second shot today or tomorrow, me and Kim. So,
Cool.
yeah, because my next door neighbor, my landlord, his wife works for the Red Cross, and she's working at the center this morning. When they got some left over, they call up people they know to go and get their shots.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, because they can't keep that stuff.
No, no, they don't want to go to waste. So
Yeah.
my next door neighbor got his second shot yesterday. So
Now, on an FPV drone, when your battery says land now, you bloody well better land now. I didn't land now. And it took me half an hour to find that damn drone because that grass was tall. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here it looks like rain this morning. We were supposed to get massive thunderstorms last night. We never got them.
Oh,
We had a thunderstorm come through last night. Lasted all of 5 minutes.
okay.
Okay.
I went outside. I was worried because we had our yard tarp up,
Yep.
and so I wanted to take the top off so it wouldn't, because we
Yeah.
always expect strong winds. But I took
Nothing
it down. I went back in and sat down, and I looked out the window 5 minutes later, and the sun was shining again. I'm like, that was a thunderstorm, really?
Yeah, we were expecting high winds and thunderstorms and big, large hail. And I think the wind probably blew the storm away from us. That's how windy it was. But today, this morning, it looks like rain. No, we're going to get rain.
We definitely got a beautiful day here today.
Mm.
I'm gonna, here in a little bit, I'm gonna be taking off. I'm gonna go to an RC airfield,
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
check it out.
I'm actually having a family barbecue today.
Wow,
nice.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah. My mother's coming
Maybe
over.
I'll come up your way.
You come on.
I gotta have a passport. Sorry.
You have to have a passport, yeah, and you'd have to sneak across the border, maybe hire a coyote or something. I don't know.
Are they not, or is the border not open?
No,
No,
Wow.
not yet.
U.S.-Canada border still closed both ways.
Even for like truck drivers and stuff?
Only for truck drivers.
It's open for only truck drivers?
Only for essential stuff, yeah.
Wow. I never thought I'd see a time when they'd actually close the borders.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Strange days, but looks like we see the end in sight, I think now, right?
Yeah. Pretty soon. They're going to be opening up pretty soon.
What you been up to this week, Rodney? Anything exciting?
No, not really. Just working, doing some Velocidrone and flying my Tiny Hawk S.
Nice.
It's
Cool.
completely
Actually, it
different.
says,
Completely
Chuck-
different.
yeah, Chuck says, keep at it, Rod.
Yeah, I saw that. Thanks, Chuck.
Mhm.
I'm definitely going to keep at it. I'm not going to let it beat me, but I was using that Velocidrone. I mean, when you do a yaw with a GPS, it's nice and level and it goes around.
Yep.
But you do a yaw on it goes like this.
Because you're tilted. So when you do yaw, it's going like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yaw is this way.
Turns.
Pitch is this way.
Yep.
So, and I noticed this on the 2S. I gave it what I thought was forward throttle,
Yep.
and it went. Whew.
Now, what's interesting, Rodney, is okay, so you can see here, I've got a camera at the front. The angle's pretty low. It's like maybe 10 degrees or something.
Right.
You set the camera up to like 70 degrees or 60 degrees, you can turn almost completely using yaw alone. You can race around courses just using yaw because you're almost vertical.
Wow.
So your camera angle affects the stick inputs that you have to use. It's really interesting. There's some really fascinating things you can experiment with, especially in Velocidrone. You can change the camera angle and see how it affects things.
Yeah, Lewis points out,
Yep.
good, got to learn about mixing.
Coordinated turns. Yep. A lot of fun.
So, yeah, I'll get there. It may take me longer than it takes other people. Because I'm not the brightest tool in the shed, but I'll get there.
Are you comfortable with the goggles on?
I haven't tried it with the goggles on,
Oh, okay.
but I have put the goggles on and I've turned the drone on and I've seen what I'm gonna see,
Yeah,
but I haven't flown with it. I want to get used to flying at line of sight before I try the goggles.
okay.
Because
Hey, JD, how you doing? JDS, good morning.
JDS?
hey, JDS,
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, Rodney, is developing that muscle memory in Velocidrome. That's going to be the most important thing for you.
Yeah,
yeah,
Johnny, no, oh, good morning, Johnny. No, I don't fly with my glasses, actually. Luckily for me, my prescription isn't that heavy, so I can take them off and just put the goggles on. But these do not fit under my box goggles. So that's something people need to be, think about when they're flying. Oh, that's interesting, Corey. Okay.
yeah,
I've never tried that.
yeah. And I'm kind of learning about beta flight as well.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently there's a lot of things you can do in beta flight that'll improve your flight characteristics.
okay. Well, myself, I'm not gonna be venturing in that. So,
Well, Kim does it, right?
yeah, Kim flies, yeah.
Hey, Furball Kim, speaking of Kim,
Yeah,
Where is he? Is he in?
in the chat.
There he is. Hey, Corey.
Yeah. No. But anyway, yeah, let me show you my goggles. I've got the FX Viper.
Oh, the Viper one,
EX
okay.
Viper,
Yeah, yeah, like Drone
something
Pool
like
has,
that.
Drone Pool has those ones.
Yeah, TX Viper. No, it's FX. But
Oh.
that's what they look like.
Okay,
It's
Those are
got
pretty
the
bad.
hood, so you can block out the light completely, or you can take the hood off.
yeah.
And
But those ones you can wear your glasses on, right?
yeah, that's what the hood is for.
Okay,
So, how do I look, guys?
there you go.
Damn sexy.
Futuristic.
So, yeah, and then the monitor itself. And this is the monitor,
Okay,
and it fits in just like that.
Oh, it's detachable.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's neat.
and you can even use it as an outside monitor too.
Yeah.
So I haven't tried that yet, but I might one of these days. Might be good if I can use it with my camera drone. It might be good for bright sunlight. But anyway,
Lewis is talking about PIDs and rates. I don't know. So, I'm no pro, Lewis. I would say though, I haven't had to touch PIDs. And I know I still get things like some prop wash and stuff like that, but it seems like the out of the box PIDs for most of the drones I've got work pretty well. The rates I've played around with a lot in beta flight in Velocidrone to try to see what felt right for me.
okay,
And I've put 3 different rate profiles on a switch on my controller. So I can go kind of like DJI, where you can go from, cinematic to sport mode or whatever. I've done that on my controller for my drones.
Hey, Andrew.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Andrew,
How you
hey.
doing?
I seen Mr. Rodney Bell on and I came a running, so it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while, brother. How you been doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm living the dream.
You looking well? You're looking well.
Thanks. Looking pretty good too. You look like you got a haircut.
No, I just added water.
Yeah, the fucker.
That'll last for about 20 minutes and we'll all start strangling out.
And it's like Ksenia's personal chia pet. Just add
Yeah. She was gonna cut it again. We were gonna go through another COVID cut, but yeah.
So I woke up this morning at my usual 1:30 in the morning, and I saw this light on my door, a little spot of light, just a tiny spot. And I'm like, do I have a hole in my door?
Jeez.
And I'm like, well, even if I have a hole on my door, there's no light outside in the hallway.
Right.
Well, it turns out it was my flashlight was on.
Oh,
Oh,
Now I got to replace the batteries.
that sucks.
Well, I'm pretty much used to it. I replace the batteries probably about 3 times a week, and I never hardly ever use the flashlight. It's just it gets turned on and I don't know it.
It's amazing now how you go to Dollarama, you buy an LED light that can light your path, no problem. And years ago, remember my father used to have those lights with the 6 D-cell batteries?
yeah.
Or even worse was those big ones with the Everready. I forget how many volt they were, the big rectangle ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thing that you needed an extra arm to carry it around with you. And they were no good for nothing compared to LED when you compare it.
And LED is supposed to use less voltage,
Yep.
but it seems like I run out of batteries faster on the LEDs than I ever did on the regular ones.
Huh.
But that may just be because it keeps turning on.
Because you keep lighting up doors in the night.
Yeah.
We don't conserve them as much because they don't cost as much as it used to. Like, I mean, those D-cell batteries, all that stuff, they cost a fortune.
Well, everything nowadays is beginning to cost a fortune.
Yeah, we're going back to that. That's for sure.
I keep this little one with me on my hip all day. It's attached to my pocket. It's a rechargeable one by USB. It's got a little moonlight mode for just a little bit of light. And then it's got a really, 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 really bright mode. Now, it doesn't last a long time, but this is the best thing. I've had it for years in my pocket now. Love it.
Well,
Fantastic.
and I bought this one because I used, when you buy these lights, they come with multi-modes on them.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want the multi-modes because if I'm using it at work, which I do quite a bit, I've got to sit there and click through all the modes to get to the light I want.
Right.
So I bought one with a single light. Now I can't keep it off. It seems like it pretty much stays on all the time because the button gets pushed while,
Yeah.
So
The ease of access makes it easy to leave it on.
so now it's bright.
Yeah.
Thanks to Roger's recommendation, he bought the 60 watt, and then I got these for my father. Because for outside of his house, they're 100 watts, but they plug into a regular socket. And man,
wow.
man, yeah, it's lit up like the front of his house like crazy, and it takes like almost no electricity.
Look like an alien spaceship.
Then I bought these. Were really neat. They were on the side and they're extenders because it goes in an original socket. I didn't know how he was going to be able to hang it without blinding everybody. So I came across these, and it goes in and then has a bendable arm, so that way he could bend it down so it's not directly in people's face like landing lights. So
Wow, those were pretty cool looking lights.
yeah, I know, it's amazing. That's one thing about Amazon. You never know what you're gonna find into it.
Corey Mano says, check out the Immolent MS-18 flashlight.
Well, Roger, Kim, and I got to see each other in person for the first time in a year and a half. I think it is a year and a half, eh, Raj?
Yeah, about that.
I saw that picture of you guys on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Nice to see him.
Yeah, so maybe about that, a year and a half.
Yeah. It passes. I know. Yeah, because the last year, like, we passed by your place, but we didn't go in.
Mhm.
But yeah, and then before that, it had been at least 6 months.
Mhm.
In a while, I haven't had my mother over for a visit in ages, and she's coming over for a barbecue today, so she's pretty excited.
Good.
I'm not very I'm not very social in person. I'm social online. So this pandemic hasn't bothered me, but people like my mother, like she loves to visit and stuff. So it's been really hard.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it'll be a year. I haven't seen my parents in the beginning of July, I think it is. They're supposed to get their next shots. They're coming up there because they're speeding everything up. So maybe they'll even be able to come up here. But it's so hot in the summer, I wouldn't ask them to come up.
Well, Kim and I might be getting our shots today, our second.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my friend phoned me this morning, got my information and all that to give it to his girlfriend over there. So
Oh, that's awesome.
he got his yesterday.
Good stuff.
Wow.
So I think around 3 o'clock, Kim and I just might take a drive into Drummondville,
Yeah.
park in the parking lot there until if we get the phone call, we're there right away.
Right.
You know, I mean, so we're going to be parked there for an hour because they close everything down 4 o'clock. So
While you're waiting, make sure to bring a pair of binoculars and just stare awkwardly at people as they come out with them and see what happens.
You're going to get them arrested.
I'm just trying to help you show, any kind of,
Well, and hey, Roger, if you do that, set up a camera so
Yes.
when we get out of
Yeah.
jail, we can see the.
I just want to see the part where the car won't start and Kim and Roger start their runaway. I just want to watch that part.
Hey, Sam Squatch, how you doing?
Hello, Sam Squatch.
Mhm.
So,
Cheers, everybody in the chat. Hope you're all doing well.
I'll tell you, it's a stinking hot day here today. It's already feels like 75, 80, and it's going to be probably 90 today here.
wow. This morning when I did the Saturday sunrise, it was 68 degrees, which is normally pretty cool, but I could tell that it was going to be a humid day
Oh,
because
yeah.
it was already pretty humid, even at 68 degrees.
Oh,
We had some a-holes come park their car in front of my house last night around 11:30, go in the field and letting off fireworks.
are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
Did you run them off?
My landlord came out with his big spotlight and shined it on the guys. They all jumped in the car and buzzed off.
Should have got out a gun and started shooting in the air, scare the shit out of them.
Yeah, rightfully so. Corey, I looked up that flashlight you were talking about. I know sometimes, like I was saying the other day, Amazon, if somebody's low on stock, they put the prices crazy high just so they don't get in trouble with Amazon until they get more stock. Is this really the price, or is that what happened? He was talking about the flashlight, this
Oh my goodness.
How much?
Yeah.
How much?
860
I think Ken Heron did a video with using that.
bucks?
Wow.
Built-in 8 battery.
Holy crap.
Think I'd rather buy a new drone, but no, I don't know.
860 bucks? Are you kidding me?
100,000 lumens. I mean, that's beyond ridiculously strong. But yeah, 860.
Well, that's a serious flashlight right there.
That's the price is what's putting me into an early grave.
Exactly.
But yeah, Amazon does that because that's what I was telling Roger. It's like sometimes you'll notice something that's let's say $20 all of a sudden costs $250.
Yeah.
The sellers will do that for a couple of days to try and hold off until they get new stock, because if they run out of stock, Amazon penalizes them heavy. So they just put it at a ridiculous price.
One of my other
It's an $800 flashlight.
Oh, it is an $800 flashlight. Oh wow, Corey. Okay, holy crap.
Wow.
Dang.
I'll add that to the items that Andrew will never own. Oh,
Yeah, me neither.
wow. That is crazy. I remember years ago when I was getting out of truck driving, before LEDs took off, and that the new fad for some of the truckers was to put Cessna landing lights on the front, and you couldn't run them under 35 miles an hour because it would melt the element.
Huh.
Oh,
You're
wow.
going along an interstate or a highway up here, and you'd see the trees all lit up, like as they were making the turn. You still couldn't see the truck yet, but you knew, like, get ready in case he forgets to shut them off.
Well, I tell you what, all these cars with LED headlights. You know, and I think a lot of times people may put them on older cars, but they don't adjust for the, you know, I mean, your low beams are supposed to be low, and when you're in your low beams and your blindings, you know, it looks like
Yeah.
your brights are on,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
I switched mine over to LEDs. It's only a couple of years old, but I didn't go hog wild where you have to have its own ballast and everything. I bought the OEM one, so it's not so blinding type of thing.
yeah.
It's a clearer light, but not so.
yeah. I don't have those on my car, but I wish I did because here I live in the country and you got all country roads here, got lots of deer
Mhm.
and the wildlife going across the road. Like to see them ahead of time before hitting them.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
See what they look like before we hit them. You know what I mean?
Hey, speaking of deers in the headlights, Roger, were you on my live stream this morning when Ron showed us
Yeah.
what happens when a pheasant hits a windshield?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh,
No.
you didn't see that? He showed that because he was streaming from his phone when he was out walking.
Yeah.
He showed his friend's car with the all messed up windshield and stuff.
Oh yeah.
That.
Did it break his windshield too?
Huh? Oh,
Did it break?
it tore the windshield up.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's what he was showing us was the windshield.
Okay. I didn't see that part. I probably got in too late.
Yeah. And did you see the snake?
Yeah, I saw the snake part. Yeah.
Yeah.
For us, our trouble is driving is hitting them, like especially when going to where I grew up and all that is there's nothing but moose everywhere, and those are not forgiving when you hit them.
Oh,
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Well, especially somebody driving a lower car. Sometimes that's what kills them is because when they hit the moose, it's high enough that the legs go over the hood until it hits the windshield. It's not enough time for all the airbags to impact to set off in time. But I've seen them knock the engine block off of a Freightliner, like knock it off the block.
Can I share a picture?
Yep.
This is what Ron hit the other day. Ron Lockwood. Apparently that's not what I wanted.
That's the snake.
Are you seeing it?
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
a
that's the
snake.
snake. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's the only time I like a snake.
That is actually a rattlesnake.
Yeah, it's a good shot. It's a good look on them.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
I'm not a serpent lover.
they're good eating though.
Well, I don't mind. I don't mind the non-poisonous snakes. I will play with them.
Mm.
But when it comes to the poisonous ones, I give them a wide berth.
We don't really have poisonous snakes here. It's too cold, but just mostly garter snakes and stuff like that and everything. I'm just still not a big fan of them.
Stephen Dennis is in the chat. Good morning. Good morning. We got Sam Scotch. We got JDS. Furball Kim, Louis P. Floyd. Good morning, everybody.
See all your smiling faces.
Yeah,
Sam Squatch had a turkey hit his windshield, I guess,
yeah, it looks that way. That's fun.
doing 80 kilometers.
Oh, a lot of weight into it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I imagine that did some damage.
Yep.
I hope you at least got to eat them after that there, Mike. Ah,
I got some wild turkey soup in the fridge here. If you want to eat it, I'll send it to you. I won't eat that.
no, it's been sitting there in a while, if I remember correctly. So no thanks.
No, it's in the freezer. You're okay.
Okay.
My next door neighbor brought that over to me. Here, try this. I don't eat wild turkey.
Holy
Oh,
moly.
wow.
Goodness gracious.
And that's a moose.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
A bull, I guess.
Yeah.
The picture I see there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The first one is them towing it out of the car. The first one was
Oh, God.
That's exactly what happened. See, the front of the car is almost okay, except for the weight of the moose. It all was so
Yeah.
high.
Hit the legs and the whole thing goes through the windshield. Yeah.
Oh my, it looked like it tore the roof too.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
definitely. Definitely. There's not much left in them after sometime. Holy
Hey, Brent. How you
Really?
doing, Gary?
sorry, this is something I've never seen before. There's what happens when a moose gets hit in the air. This is
Holy crap.
Oh,
Are you serious? That's a real picture?
claims to be. I've seen a couple of other spots. I haven't fact checked it yet, but I see.
Holy freaking heck. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, there's a clear shot of it. Yeah.
I took yesterday off to pick up my new car, so I have to work the weekend.
Oh, nice. Great.
Okay,
Congrats.
Brett.
Did you get that new Ferrari, Gary?
Well, at least you're paying off your car. That's for sure.
Okay, I'm sorry, last one, but you gotta love it because I was in the ghoster. You gotta love a hunter with a sense of humor.
What the hell?
Oh,
You know, that almost looks like Ron Lockwood.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Sorry, I just had to share that one.
That's okay.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah, pictures like that are funny.
Yeah, I like a sense of humor in that.
What's my doctor one time, she was coming back from the Laurentian, she hit a moose, and I had an appointment with her, and I went in, she had a big black eye, an arm in a cast and everything.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, she broke her arm and a big black eye, and I'm like, what the hell happened to you?
They're not
She was
freaking.
driving her Volvo, and
Ugh,
yeah,
that's not
she hit a
good.
moose.
That is
Sam
not-
Squatch said the turkey flew away like he bumped into a pillow.
Yeah.
Left a turkey
Brent Arrows,
flying
it's
with a
crazy.
pheasant on
DC
the windshield.
comes on without running the engine. What? Oh man, I'd bring that car back right away, Brent.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Yes, I'd be getting that checked right away.
you do a no pod the screen.
What kind of car did he get? Did he say?
I'm not sure which one.
Is it a
Maserati?
Toyota you bought, Brent? I don't know if it's
A
Toyota.
Yugo. He bought a Yugo?
Hugo, oh my God.
Were those Yugoslavian or Czechoslovakian?
Remember when Homer Simpson bought one? Put it in H.
You want to cuddle?
In the town of Hey Cat.
Uncle Andrew. He loves you so much.
What's up, Cat?
It's a hybrid.
Oh,
It's all
Okay.
electric.
well, that would explain why the air conditioner will come on without.
Yeah.
Hey, Sunrise Water Media. Good morning.
Hey, Chris.
Morning. How are you this morning? RAV4.
Oh, RAV4. Okay, cool. I still want a Tesla. One of these days I'll have a Tesla.
A friend of mine at work has a Tesla.
Yeah.
And I tell you what,
Hey,
he
Marcel.
punched it the other day, or just after about a month after he bought it, he took me for a ride in it. And we were in a 45 mph zone on the base.
Yeah.
He goes, watch this. And he punched it. We went to 60 in no time at all. It literally pushed
Oh yeah.
me back into the seat.
It's instantaneous.
Yeah.
It is, man. It's just like boom.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that did, and I mean, I know some don't like electric, and I'm not an electric car guru fan, anything by it. I just know they're coming. But then you get the odd one. A friend of mine who's a mechanic goes, "Yeah, but those sluggish things driving around." Man, it's like electric is instantaneous. It's not even comparable to gas. There's no in
Oh,
between.
it was crazy. It was crazy the how fast it accelerated. It was like from, and granted, we were already doing 45. You know,
Yeah,
But if you go from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, man, I mean,
It's turning on a switch, basically.
yeah.
Yep.
You know?
The only thing I'm not too sure about is the autopilot portion of it.
No, I don't fully trust that yet either. I mean, it's great they're making strides, but I'm not in the trusting position yet on that.
He apparently he trusts it quite a bit. He did say that you have to touch the wheel at least every 30 seconds.
Right, just
Yeah.
to make sure you're still awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait for that feature. I mean, it's coming. There's no doubt about it. It's coming.
Well, I mean, look at Ford. They've already got the electric Mustang and the electric Ford F-150.
Yeah.
And I really wish they hadn't have named that electric car the Mustang, because
It's ugly.
the
Yeah.
only thing that on
Horrible.
it that looks like the Mustang are the taillights.
Mhm.
It is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Well, you
Oh,
remember the
yeah.
Mustangs in the 80s, Rodney, like the 84, 83 Mustang? It reminds me of that. It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah. When they tried to, they made them into a sedan almost. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
engines.
if you're gonna name it a pony car, name it a Pinto or Maverick.
Yeah, or My Little Pony or something. You
But
know?
the big three for 30, let's call it for what it is, for 30 years, they bought out every small electric company there was. They tried to deny it was going to happen. Now they're playing so much catch up. They're so far behind in the game. That, you know, that's this point. And I don't like Elon Musk a lot. I'm kind of stuck between him. One moment I like him, the next minute I can't stand him. But if
Well-
it wasn't for him, he was the only one that pushed through and actually wouldn't be bought out and built an electric car.
Yeah.
He was the one.
And, you know, and the Ford also came up with an all electric Ford F-150,
Mm,
but it still looks like an F-150.
yes, yes, it does. Yes, I agree.
It looks like the Ford F-150.
Yep.
And so I can deal with that.
Yep.
I don't know that I would ever own one because it only had a range of 250 miles,
Yeah.
you know, but
They're
But I
not-
mean, that's growing a lot. And you know, you think of it, some like guys working in the city, say like they're contractors, you know, they don't even put near that in a day, you know, just run around, they go pick up plywood in the morning, etc. Go to the job site, then they're parked for most of the day.
Mm.
You know,
yeah, that's
depending
one
on the,
thing. But
like
I
here, what I found that made a big difference was all the Napa delivery guys, all the pizza delivery guys, all the buses, all the stuff that used to idle winter and summer 90% of the time and don't have a long range. That I find already has made a big difference in what's, you know, that's where it's really shown its real usability until the range gets better.
yeah.
You know,
Well, my buddy said that the Teslas have like a 500-mile range
Yeah.
yeah,
where you have to recharge.
that's crazy, isn't it? You know,
It is, and all a lot of the gas stations here in the States are already putting in Tesla charging stations.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's a Sheets in which is like a 7-Eleven kind of convenience store.
Hey, Marcel.
Hey, Marcel,
Cheers, Marcel.
that they have like 7 or 8 I
Mm-hmm.
think it's 8 Teslas charging stations. And I actually saw a couple of Teslas there the other day
Hmm.
charging up. So
They've been popping up. There are a lot here. There's certain provinces I find are ahead of the other ones, depending where you are. Here in Quebec is really, well, they took off pretty quickly with the electric side of it. But yeah, there's charging stations pretty much everywhere you look now. You see people charging, which is good. It's needed. If it's going to take off, it needs those charging stations.
Okay, those people just show them this. Okay, hold on. Copy.
Did you see Floyd Mayweather is going to be fighting Logan Paul tonight on pay-per-view?
Are you serious? Again, they're still. That's where they're making all their money now, is doing this.
I tell you what, though, that boy Logan Paul, holy catfish! Did he ever get big and ripped?
Oh yeah, no, definitely, definitely.
I'm shocked. He looks like he could fight. I mean, he probably will get his butt kicked, but still.
You ever want to see where he was brought up from? Go look up the video where they had the kissing contest with him, his brother, and his father with like an 18-year-old girl. If you want to see trailer trash at its finest,
Oh, were they?
oh,
Okay.
it was disgusting.
Hey, Ghost of PB, how you doing?
What's up, Ghost?
Louis, I don't know if I should put that on there. Yeah. Okay, I'll see if it works okay on my share screen there.
Does
Hold
Lewis
on.
have his clothes on in the video? I'm just curious.
Share. Okay, hold on. Let's see if this works. The video thumbnail. Okay, come on. Get out of the freaking way. Hold on, I'll make this bigger. This is Louis P. Floyd there. It's a short video. Let me know if it works.
It's really pixel. Oh, it's okay.
Oh, is he going to land on the bus? Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is.
Jesus.
Look at you. Now, what would have been funny is if you couldn't rearm that thing.
Yeah,
That would have been good. Good for you, Lewis. That's funny.
is it jittery? Is the video jittery?
No, it's pretty good.
Smooth. It's pixelated, but smooth.
Yep.
It's the I had to check those 2 boxes off there when sharing the video.
Yeah. Surprisingly good.
Good morning.
Morning, Marcel.
Good morning.
Good morning, Marcel.
I got Marcel. We went to the same barber, I think, this
I was
morning.
gonna say I was actually took a note from your book here and slicked my Rick.
Yo, yo,
You
yo.
working today, Marcel, or are you off?
Nope, no work on the weekend for me.
Early
Yeah,
morning
goodness.
for you on the weekends?
Sorry?
Just after 7 right now for you, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get used to that schedule, right? So
True.
yeah, up, had a shower, made coffee, and I figured I'd come in and hang out with you guys for a bit. I get my goggles today, but I have to go pick them up from the UPS store at 10 o'clock because they tried to deliver at yesterday while I was at work. So
Okay.
What
I have
kind of
nowhere for
goggles? did you
packages to
get?
be left. I got some Fat Sharks, the new Add to
Oh,
V6
okay.
goggles. They can be upgraded to the Bite Shark thing that they're doing, so they can do the HD for DJI.
Mhm.
That's my future plan, but not in a big rush to do that. But new set of goggles is definitely going to be amazing. Hey, Ghost.
Everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. This up with the channel.
Glad you said something, Roger.
There you go. We got 17 watching, 16 likes.
I was 16th.
I gotta go check too. I just,
GDS was first.
Yeah.
JDS,
DDS is always first on every live stream.
Yeah.
JDS just chooses to live in his own dimension, and good on him for it.
That's his patent. Yeah.
Rodney, when we were talking about moose a while ago, this is from 1 year my dad and then went hunting.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Mm,
Man, those animals are huge.
That's my father, the one with his arms stretched out, and then the rest are my uncles and neighbors. Yeah.
Good Lord. You know, I didn't realize they were that big.
Oh, yeah.
They're massive.
Those men are very small.
yeah. I come from a very small territory. The average height is 2.5 feet. So
That explains it.
Yeah, they're massive. That's for sure.
an
I've seen
average bull
bigger
moose
moose
grows
in BC.
there. It's a draw for the female for the cows. There's only so many a year. Otherwise, you got to take a bull. And the bulls, you're looking at about 1,000 pounds roughly dressed. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I've seen moose out here in BC that are even bigger than that sometimes.
Of course. Yeah. No, they can go through. Yes.
It's nuts.
Yep.
I see a transport truck, the very front end of it on the Highway 1, just like demolished 10 feet down the road. Big moose. And I was like, whoa, is that a moose or is that like just a
Yeah.
The one
pile
that
of
my father has
dirt?
his arm onto, that rack there was the biggest
Yeah.
one there. But I mean, he's had a rack that's over 50 inches wide between them between the 2 points.
That one looks like it has some booty.
Yeah, that one's like that moose there was only, if I remember right, is 3 years old.
Mhm.
And they,
Ghost FPV says that's months worth of meat. Oh yeah, for
oh,
sure.
definitely. That's what's cool about it, because they don't all hunt in the same area but close together. But whoever doesn't get one, I mean, everybody shares it with the other, and if they get a moose next year, they do the same because it's too much meat. It's
Yeah. Hey, Centroid, how you doing? Mark.
Hey, Mark,
Yes, Android.
Marcel,
Yes.
you say you live in British Columbia?
Yeah, I live in Vancouver.
Oh, Vancouver. Okay, I've been to Vancouver before.
Nice.
Nice place. In fact, that's where I saw Star Wars for the first time.
really
Yeah. I was in the United States Navy at the time, and we every year the Canadian Navy always had some kind of a celebration, and they invited us up for that, and it was there in Vancouver.
Cool. That's awesome.
So
That's an interesting memory of to have of traveling and seeing something like that at the same time.
well, there was I mean, it was the year that Star Wars came out. It was in '77, and didn't have much to do. So I went there, and then we went to a planetarium that's there, or that was there. And I also went fishing there too.
Right on.
So it had a good time. Very beautiful country, very beautiful city.
That's cool.
Rodney, Chris Jackson just wrote something in chat.
I'm going to make.
Oh, no worries, Chris. He mentioned that there was they might come to Fredericksburg to an RC field
Okay.
here, and I thought if they were, then I was gonna go out and meet them.
Right.
So I'm still probably gonna go out there just to see what's going on.
Yeah.
But
Hey, Ghost FPV, go find a pine tree and eat the bark off it. That's how a moose tastes. I do not like the taste of moose. I do not.
I love
the taste of
moose way more than deer. Way more.
Yeah.
Than
Yeah.
deer.
I've
Less gamey.
had deer, but I've never had moose.
Mm.
I guess if it's done a certain way.
Have
it's
you ever
not
eaten
bad.
horse?
No.
If you've ever eaten horse, it's basically a horse but with the wild taste to it. It's the meat is very very similar to its high iron red, like red meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I've eaten horse meat before, and I rather eat the horse meat than moose. That's,
Oh, really?
yeah.
the problem with deer is a lot of times it depends where it's been living, because if it's living close to farms and that, it's eaten so much grain it just tastes like there's no wild taste left into it. Not
True.
like when I ate deer in Saskatchewan, it tasted nothing like it was where I grew up, because that's what they were doing. They were living off of crops, so it's got so much of the crop taste into it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, you are what you eat. That's true.
Yeah. No wonder everybody thinks we taste like chicken.
Good point. Good point.
Hope you're doing good there, Chris Jackson.
Well, Chris, sorry I'm not gonna get to meet you this time, but hopefully next time you'll be able to make it and we can hook up.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be. Of course, I might go up to, he lives up in Hagerstown.
Mm.
And I may make the trip up there. It's only about 2 hours, I think, maybe 3.
Yeah, you guys aren't very far.
Just meet in the middle.
Yeah. Meet in DC. Ugh.
Oh God. There's a day out of your way.
I don't know why anybody'd want to go to DC. You can't fly drones there.
Mm.
Frown on it.
You certainly can't. I don't know if it's changed any. I know even in the early 90s, like going down there with a truck was a nightmare. It was worse than going to New York City. It was such gridlock traffic. You were just
No, even in a car, it's bad. In fact, all the times that I went to DC, I would park it. I would go to Reagan National Airport and park there in their parking lot and just take the train into DC.
I don't blame you.
I mean, it was a lot easier.
Exactly.
First off, if you drive your vehicle in there, you can't find a parking spot,
Mhm.
you know, and it costs a fortune to park in a parking facility.
Right.
So I would rather pay the $14 for the day and park at Ronald Reagan, which is right there. There's a metro station right there at the airport. So you park your car, you hop on the train, you know.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. I think that would be the best thing too. 'Cause I know the driving through there was just nothing but horrible, and then never gets better. It always gets worse over time, and that was 20 years ago or more, 30 years. God.
Too many potted plants in DC.
Yeah. Well, a lot more than potted plants too. Anyway, so all right, guys. Well, I'm on back on out of here.
Good seeing
Thank
you,
you.
Rodney.
Thanks for
Good
coming in,
seeing you
Rodney.
too, Andrew.
care,
Roger,
Rodney.
thanks for inviting me.
Yeah. Have a good
Marcel,
one.
good seeing you.
Take care
care,
of
buddy.
yourself.
And I know Hugh is going to be right back. So when he comes back, tell him I said hi or bye.
Okay.
Everybody in chat, you all have a good day, and we'll talk to you all later. Bye
You
now.
well, Rodney.
Take care, Rodney.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Everybody, check out everybody's channel out. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you want to become a member, guys, hit that join button down at the bottom of the page. Cost us $4.99 a month.
I'm really liking the hair, Marcel. See, with the darker hair, you get more of the streak into it. It looks good. I feel like we're trying out for roles on NYPD Blue together or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not shaving this mustache any lower, so you're gonna have to catch up to me on that one.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and I had that fever. I couldn't take even facial hair anymore, and I just at 3 o'clock in the morning shaved everything off. I'm like, I can't take it. I can't. Because even when I would touch my whiskers, it would hurt. You know, everything was super sensitive.
Mm-hmm. Just even my mustache touching my nose hairs was driving me insane.
I was so sensitive. That's why I shaved it. Like I was literally hurting. I go to shave it. I didn't realize the last time I cleaned my razor, I didn't put the module back in properly, so it was a little bit off.
Oh shoot!
Oh, ouch! Ouch!
The first shot. Oh my god! I just seen. I'm gonna pass out like I'm dead.
Oh wow!
So much for relief. That was the most painful friggin' thing.
Like the first time you shaved.
Yeah. It was just ripping the odd whisker right out of the skin, like. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. I tried to fix one of my shavers doing that, tried to like clean it and everything. And I think I must have broke apart inside of it somehow by trying to move something very small amount. And all of a sudden I went to use it the one day and it did the same thing you're saying and just started pulling hairs. I was like, nope, I'm not using this.
No, this is not going to work fly. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Hey, Centroid, did you shave everything off? Really? Must be bikini season.
Oh my god. I just seen it now. You've seen it before I did. There you go.
Yeah, you get the texts a lot faster than we do, that's for sure.
What's that?
He gets the messages on YouTube faster than we do.
Yeah. Yeah, because when he read it, it took another 15, 20 seconds just to see.
Well, I was on the YouTube page. That's why I was checking something out and it came up.
Yeah, same here. It's almost like your slow internet gives you a better feed for the messages, but not the video. Super strange.
Not to share a bunch of stuff this morning, but when I did that trip a couple of years, well, it was on 2015 where I did the 12 countries in 15 days. Every day I get off in a new country, pretty much from the train. And I got on to Prague, and Canada was playing the Czech Republic for the semifinals. And the city was closed basically for the games. And I ended up, we got tickets from a scalper. I met a guy on a metro station from Calgary. And we went, he said, I'm going to go and try and get tickets. My buddies are going to watch the game in town, Canada, for the semifinals. And I said, we'll never get tickets. I said, you'll never get tickets. He said, come with me. So we went. We ended up getting good tickets, but I couldn't buy them because all the machines were shut down because they were the banks were sponsoring the game.
Okay.
So I couldn't use my card. So the guy paid for my ticket for me, and I paid when I was inside. That's such a Canadian moment. $80 for the ticket, but we got to see Canada win the the quarterfinals.
That's cool.
Public. We had good tickets too. We were we were sitting. Well, there's where we're sitting right behind the net. So
Nice.
yeah,
Good spot.
that was such an amazing moment, not planned or anything. And then you get to see, we got
Yeah.
offered tickets right away for the finals, but I would have been gone by that night. So
Hmm.
it was
Cool,
nice
though.
because the day before that I did Auschwitz, so this was a good change of pace. Like after something like that, it was such a cool memory. And my phone died on me, so I had to grab he let me use his phone to call Xenia, and I'm like, watch TV, you'll probably see us on behind the net,
I'm gonna catch a puck. Watch me.
Yeah.
Humorous remix of Ready Set Drone. Music is my original composition. Uh-oh.
Hmm. Very nice.
I'll have to bookmark the book and look at it later. Yeah, I'll have to look at it later because there we go. It's done. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that like button. Much appreciated. Yes, sir.
Oh, one last note. You guys have all gotten to watch games at like in Canada, States. You know how much they rip you off for anything in the arenas.
Yeah.
I was like, when I took out the money because of the conversion, I was like $10 short. Just like, don't worry, buddy. He goes, just buy us pizza and beer, and we're good. I went and bought 2 big slices of pizza and 2 tall beer like this, and they were actually cold and not flat, and the whole thing cost $4.
Wow.
Where here you would have had to spend about $45, and it would have been the worst thing you ever had in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a good drink for very cheap for about $20. We really took advantage of the prices. Yeah.
So it's only 7:30. I gotta wait all the way till 10 o'clock to get my goggles.
Gosh.
You'll find that long wait.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh well. I gotta go to the hobby store right after that anyway and get a new strap for them and exchange some props that I bought the wrong sides.
My drone's here in Lachine in Quebec, not too far away from Andrew's place.
Think you'll get it today?
No, I'm only gonna get it on Monday. You don't work on the weekends here.
Oh man. Our UPS works on Saturday.
Nah, not here.
That's too bad. We lost Hugh.
Yeah.
They are the Fat Shark Attitude V6 Sunrise Butter Media. Brand new. They just came out not long ago. And they were not that expensive, so. Oh, he switched to the garage.
Oh, just heading to my lazy boy, guys.
Oh,
Okay.
Cool beans. How you feeling, Hugh? You all right?
Oh, not bad. I just have to limit my time at my desk, Marcel.
Mhm. I believe it.
Oh, doing pretty good though.
Good. Yeah, it's kind of rainy weather here, but I might go fly some indoor park gate or something just to test out those goggles today.
Yeah.
Oh, which goggles did you get?
The Fat Shark Attitude V6.
Oh,
They're like a white and green goggle.
ooh, you have them there?
No, I gotta go pick them up at 10 o'clock. So 7:30 right now. I've got a little bit to go pick them up. So
Okay, cool.
tried to deliver them yesterday while I was at work.
Sunrise Media just got the used V5s.
Nice.
Right on.
and on another exciting note, my Bissell spot clear should be coming next week.
Ooh.
Andrew, I'm pumped.
Yes, JDS. Yes, it's supposed to. Yeah.
haven't-
Andrew, you gonna do an unboxing or something?
Yeah.
You should, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get right on it.
Nothing gets me excited like a carpet cleaner. Holy shit, man.
Isn't it? Just try to still get some sleep. Pace yourself. That's all.
That could be your new thing there, Bruce Studios. You could be unboxing all kinds of cool little household stuff.
I hope not.
The Real Housewives of Montreal.
There you go. Come on, you could have Ksenia modeling the products. You know?
Yeah. You know, in all honesty, I thought of that. Like our channel, we could have changed and gone that way and became like live, like a sponsored, like kind of like a infomercial sponsored type of channel. We probably would have done pretty well with that.
Yeah. Could have been really funny.
Yeah, I like mix the personalities, but in with the product and that and stuff like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You and Ksenia are funny people. Like you're very interesting to watch. So it would have been good.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go make another.
We might come back. We'll
Make
see.
me one too.
Well, get yourself settled in your new place, and who knows what'll happen. Eh?
Well, that's it too. That gives you more. You know, this year is going to be hard because we're renting it out. It's just too hard to move this year. But at least we're.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Like we have a full basement, you know, that's ready to be used as a full studio and stuff like that.
Dude, it took me almost 2 years to organize my garage. Now I can finally use it for a studio.
Which is nice, you know. And
Yeah,
nice to see
it really
you.
is.
I actually was loving watching you yesterday, going around working onto it. And it's good to see.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, it's looking
Now you
good.
get- Yeah, nice to be able to just have a place to work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Agreed.
Oh, Roger's chair is smoking.
Oh, that's not good. That was so funny. You guys remember, I used to burn incense a lot when I was on the Drone Hub, right? People would always say, Hugh, is your house on fire or something? They'd see the freaking smoke fumes going through the camera, you know?
Yeah. It's majestic.
Yeah. Ambiance, man.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I have like an entire week off. It's gonna be so nice.
Yeah, was your role pretty physical, what you guys were doing?
No, not really. Just long
Okay.
hours. Just long
long-
hours.
Yeah.
And yesterday they did up our teeth. It was like ridiculous. They had to make us all look, gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty fun though.
Did you meet any of the celebrities?
Oh yeah. Yeah. But being on set, we're working with them directly all the time.
Nice.
Yep. Actually, yesterday was pretty funny because we just worked with Jim Gaffigan the entire time. So
Yeah.
cracking jokes with him is just pretty entertaining.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to have met some of the Stargate people like Christopher Judge. That dude, god damn, he cracks me up. Love to meet him. I love that character, Teal'c. Indeed.
I have to rewatch that. Forget a lot of that.
Man, I've watched that 3 or 4 times, the whole thing. Loved it.
Oh, nice.
Well, windy as hell here today. I don't think I'll be doing any flying, but
That sucks.
still waiting for my motors to come from Race Day Quads to fix my newbie drone.
Oh, really?
I want to get that Hummingbird back up in the air. You know, it's funny. That was much nicer than the Mobula 6. Much more precise.
Yeah. Newbie
I don't know
drone
why.
is really killing it. They just have a really good like the firmware and everything that's on it, like everything, all the tuning that comes with it is just really, really good.
Must be because
the motors are stronger too, right? If you look at the Mobula 6, they're an 802, and I believe the newbie drones aren't. They're a little bit bigger, I think, or something, 803 or
same size actually.
Oh,
At
they are
least
the
on the
same
one
size?
I've got. It's
Okay.
yeah. Well, I may have an older one. I got it off Katrina. Catch you later. She had it in a box, so maybe they've got new ones now. I don't know, but they're
Okay.
802s. 802s.
Okay. What KV are they?
I think they're 18,000, so they're actually less kV than the the Mobula 6. It comes in 19 and 25, I think. But I'll tell you what, it felt faster. It felt more powerful. It felt tighter. Like just, wow.
Nice.
I was shocked how good it was.
Is it 3-blade or 4-blade prop or?
I think it's a 4-blade. Yeah, I think it's
the
a
Mobula
4-blade.
6 is a 3-blade, right?
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like when I customized my Mobula 6, I ended up putting the 4-blade in, and I find it performs a lot better as well. So that might help your Mobula 6 issue.
Yeah. Great little quad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes a bit of time to get the Mobula 6 to run really, really nice, especially when you update the firmware and stuff. When you buy it out of the box, it runs okay. It's pretty decent.
Mhm.
But when you update everything, you got to change things and reset everything, right? But it took me a good few months to get mine running exactly the way I want it, right? Now the issue is the HD one because it's so much heavier. I'm trying
Yeah.
to find a better battery to run with it with the Emu Flight and everything that I've upgraded it to, right? So
Yeah.
Have you thought about putting on the BT2 connector onto your drone?
yeah, but then I have to buy a whole different set of batteries.
Or put connectors on them?
Yeah, but then that adds weight.
Yeah, a little bit, but apparently, so Mike Sam Squatch, MGE Small Town Flyer, he's done that. He put the BT2 connector on his drones and on all his batteries, and he said he gets more juice, better performance. So I don't know, haven't tried it.
They are supposed to be like that. Yeah, they're supposed to get more performance and everything out, and that's why they'd have to they'd have to be upgraded to that.
Yep.
But yeah, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna buy out the batteries and then replace the connector on the drone itself. That way you're saving a little bit more, because even with antennas, if you're adding like a pigtail to another antenna, you're still gonna lose a little bit of reception on it, just a bit, but I mean it makes a difference in the grand scheme of things. Especially when you're flying away, far away from yourself, right?
Yeah.
Best signal you can get. Same with the battery, you want the best connection you can get.
Yep.
Marcel, when you're on set and say like for the day a B-list, we'll call it B-list actor comes on for the day or something, and they choose to sit down and regale you with stories of past actors or how they used to remember their lines, you have to sit on the floor cross-legged and listen to them for hours and wide that's part of the union agreement or not. I've always wondered that.
Okay.
I remember a time I met Christopher Walken in an elevator and those kind of stories,
No.
That's a guy I'd love to have dinner with.
Oh God.
Christopher Walken, hell yeah.
God
I
damn.
think he'd fuck with your head so badly by the time you're done eating, you wouldn't know what up and down was anymore.
Oh, dude.
He'd play
He's
with
such
you
a
on
cool
the-
dude.
Yeah. He is a mastermind of playing with the psyche.
Have you ever seen, he did a music video.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Dude.
For,
He's a classically trained dancer. Right?
What?
Oh, who was it for? Daft Punk?
Move it to the left, going to the right. It was like a really cool.
Yeah, he was dancing through it. I think it's Daft Punk.
No, it's Fat Boy Slim.
Fat Boy
That's it, Fat
Slim.
Boy Slim.
Right.
Praise You.
That's
The
it.
song was
Yeah.
called Praise You.
Mm-hmm. Praise you. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites too, for sure.
Oh, Daft Punk is with the dog. That's still always such a classic one. Oh my God, I love that one.
You
Fat Boy
guys, have I
Slim.
ever told you how? And it's like the way he talks, it's just so comedic, almost like one word at a time.
He's definitely a character actor if there ever
Yeah.
was one.
Oh, so good.
Mm.
And for anybody that wants to watch that, I'm going to post the link here because I'll tell you what, it's so good.
Sweet.
Go
I was
watch
gonna
that.
look it up, but yeah, give her.
There you go. Done.
Yeah, that song is awesome.
Yeah,
Yep.
Fat Boy Slim. That's right. Yeah.
When that song actually came out, that video came out, I was dead hard on sorry.
Woo. Marcel.
Keep going.
Trying to get the words out.
It's all good.
I was stoked on that entire scene because the way that they do the whole dancing and everything
Oh,
like
yeah.
that together,
Mhm.
just I don't even
Oh,
know
it's
the words to
epic.
describe it. It just
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
It's excellent cinematography. It really is.
Oh yeah, him
Yeah,
sliding
yeah.
around and shit. Oh God, so good.
Yeah.
To me, that's like a Van Gogh or a Mona Lisa. That's freaking high art right there,
Yeah.
right?
That's like the continuous scene in Goodfellas. It's right up in that kind of level, like of
Oh yeah. God, I love that movie.
yeah, me too. I watched it with my son. We started this spring kind of watching a movie a week that, like that or Castaway or different movies that I had watched when I was younger. Showing him.
Wilson.
I love Castaway is the greatest Sunday movie that was ever made.
It was a good movie.
Mm.
I was so heartbroken that his wife remarried at the end. I was like, no.
That's what makes it so good. It wasn't the candy ass Hollywood, everything wrapped in a pretty bow. I love that part of it.
Yeah, it was good.
And it's funny, when you watch Tom Hanks' early movies, how he was such like the American goof, and then how he changed and reinvented himself into a.
That's rare.
Yeah, it
See
is.
such range,
Go ask Steve Gutenberg how well that worked out for him,
Yeah.
Yep.
Good times.
Yep. I did like the 80s smut comedies. I miss those. It was, like none of that could ever be made today, like all the old Porkies and everything else, the old Police Academies, all of them.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking of a different song for that video with him, but the link I posted is the Praise You one, the one where I was thinking where like it's a bunch of different random people that all
Yes, in front of the theater, they're dancing. Yeah,
super cool.
And that was what's
blew me away.
the producers into it. He's the one who's acting as a choreographer because they did it all on the scene.
Yeah,
Spike Lee.
Well, I'll tell you what, boys. If I had it to do all over again, if I was a young man, I would be a music video editor. Oh God, just do that all day. Love
You
it.
still could.
I don't have the energy, bud. Don't have the energy. Wish I did, but I don't.
What are you talking about? Your last video, you dancing was a lot of energy.
No.
Most of my editing for YouTube has always been like music videos. That's, heavily influenced by that.
Yeah, same here.
Living out my dreams, like you say, that I couldn't do when I was younger, when I would have loved to have done it.
Want to see the beautiful view today?
See it.
Uh-oh. Minimize.
Wow.
Is it raining?
It rained this morning, but it looks like it's clearing up for a little bit. I'm kind of over on the left where the sunshine is kind of peeking.
Okay.
But
The
looks like
ship
it's
coming through.
again, so
Paul
Probably.
Murray would like that.
yeah, always ships out there.
Yeah.
It's a little cooler than here.
Yeah, it's definitely cool right now.
This is what it looks like here in the cam just outside of my place. This is pretty much it today.
Yeah, right.
Andrew, I think you guys need some rain.
Yeah.
Just saying. Crops are looking a little rough there, but
Yeah. Montreal's a little desolate today.
people might be hungry this summer.
Yeah.
And we are going to get rain today. I know that.
But I don't think it's enough to break the humidity, though.
I'm hearing police sirens right now.
In Lavenir? What?
Yeah, that's rare.
Everybody has their head out the window right now, I'm sure, looking there.
Yeah.
Which farm's on fire? Which farm's on fire?
Yeah.
Put the drone up, Roger. Put the drone up.
Yeah, good. Hear that? If somebody's fire.
Oh, go ahead.
You hear that? It's sounds more like what do you call that? A house alarm.
Oh. We're supposed to get thunder showers this afternoon at 1, 2, and 4 p.m., but they're not going to make a difference. It's just going to make it more humid. That's all they're going to do.
Yeah. Everybody check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them supported. Don't forget to hit that like button, which does help out the channel a lot. And it is a very quiet stream this morning. So guys, I might close down very early.
All right.
And I'll be back on tonight. I'll get some things done here in the house there.
There's the next couple of days. 32 feeling like 38, 33 like 30,
Oof.
30
Yeah.
40. So that's what, 105?
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Like 14 degrees right now. Freaking cloud
Jeez.
here.
Not here.
Back to like long sleeve shirts again.
Oh,
Nope. That ain't happening here.
Yeah.
It's called heat stroke.
When I first moved here, I remember wearing shorts all year round. Now you
Oh, yeah.
pants all year round here.
yeah. Well, you get acclimatized, right? It's normal.
Exactly.
Yep.
You know?
True enough.
Like I remember going to LA in the winter sometimes, and people would be walking around cold in those days, and some of us being snobs and, oh, look at them, oh, they're all bundled up. But when you live there every day, I get it. You know, it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
the same as for us. I mean, we were boiling still when they were freezing, but
Totally. Yeah, fill up this coffee cup. We're back.
I think like coming out of especially trade shows, because there's nothing more disgusting a place than a trade show, and you're sitting there in a suit and everything else, and the place is
Oh, yeah.
hotter than you're used to, and it's not very glamorous.
New window.
We had brought
It's funny.
back
So
right? Sorry, Hugh?
I went to edit on my my new PC today and realized I don't have any speakers for that PC, so I couldn't edit to music. I'm like, oh shit!
Mm.
So I'll have to put something, get something installed there.
You don't prefer to edit with headphones on?
You know, I just never have. I don't own a pair of good headphones. All I've got is like little iPhone earbuds.
I won't edit with speakers because you
Yeah.
miss too much into it. I'm not trying to sound snobbish. That's one thing though that I'm adamant about. It has to
Oh,
be
you're probably right.
and close to your headphones.
Yeah. That
Well,
might be a good
that's
idea.
it's a laptop you're working on, right?
No, a desktop.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a big, huge Alienware box.
okay.
Hey, Paul Murray.
That's okay, Paul. No problem.
up, Paul?
These are the ones that I'm using now, Hugh,
Okay.
and they're absolutely amazing. And the next version from the M40s is the M50. If I'm not mistaken, they're $250.
Okay.
And the ratings were only a difference of maybe 10%. So yeah, but they're amazing. Like really good noise canceling, very crisp. You hear
Nice. Are they Bluetooth?
They are Bluetooth as well. Yes.
Okay. Wow.
I still like to everything I do. I like to do wired better for stuff on computer, but
Yeah.
yeah, they are. But I really like. I got them on sale. They go on sale by tons. I think I paid $120 for them. But for editing, yeah, they make all the difference in the world. You hear every little hi-hat sizzle, you know, every little slide across the snare, everything.
Yeah.
Just lining up.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm
Paul.
thinking about my setup because right now I've got two keyboards, two monitors, you know, two mice. I used to have something called a KVM, the keyboard video mouse switcher. You know, so you could use one set of peripherals and it would switch back and forth between two computers.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to figure out whether I want to do that or whether I want to have two monitors there. I don't know.
I don't know.
A lot of desktop realty taken up.
Well, yeah. Like I said, with this one, this is why I went to a 21 ratio, is to get rid of having two monitors. I might still put one in, but I don't need it, and I love it. I absolutely love it. There's no bezel between both monitors. There's no
Yeah.
Years ago, that was kind of the thing, was the more monitors, the bigger your computer was type of thing, and then that kind of started to slide. Because you know what you end up doing? You put a lot of junk onto it. I know I used to run 2-3 monitors, and I was running, it was just a bunch of windows open when it was all said and done.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Good morning, Bill.
Hey, Bill. Audrey.
Boom. Now it comes in.
Morning, Bill. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Bill.
Sunrise Dancing Key was awesome.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe there'll be more dancing in the future. Now I got my green screen ready, so that can
Yeah. Hey, there you go.
have some fun.
That's good.
I should recreate Roger's dance. I can use the Canadian Drone Hub as the backdrop with my green screen and then dance as Roger did that one time.
Yeah.
The Roger Martin shuffle. I love that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, the Canadian Drone Hub Shuffle. Yeah. I put the link in here in the chat if you want to check them out.
Oh, for the headphones?
Yeah, if you ever-
Cheers. Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, the M50s are $244.
Shazam.
Water.
Huh?
Water.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Oh, they've got a good budget option. The M20X is $65. It's got a wire.
Yeah, I don't know. I found that were the best bang for the buck, the M40 between quality and price.
Yeah.
I would wait. I mean, it's your choice completely. You can also watch for the other ones to go down in price, but there is a huge difference between the two of them.
Oh yeah,
The
better
budgets
quality.
are
Okay.
good, but these are way more sensitive, especially in the mid ranges.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see here frequency response.
I'm just saying that because I know you seem to be like me for editing with music, like, and this just opens up so many windows. I've always had good headphones for it, but I don't believe in paying $500 for them, type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember back in the day when I used to travel all the time, I bought a pair of Bose noise canceling headphones. Damn, they were nice.
Yeah.
You know something though, Audio Technica, a lot of them are made in the same plant.
Mhm.
Because when I worked for that music company, I didn't work for the pro audio division, but we had Audio Technica. That's why I kind of know their history, where they're made and stuff.
Oh yeah, I've heard the name just like I've heard Bose. Yeah, Audio Technica is supposed to be very good.
Bose is very good. Bose, you also pay for the name. It's kind of like Nike as well.
Yeah.
There is that part of it.
Whatever happened to like JVC and Kenwood and all those brands? Are they still around?
Well, they pretty much got knocked out of it, you know, with the advent.
okay.
Technology changes so fast, and some of them
Yeah.
just didn't get on the board fast enough,
Yeah.
you know.
Pioneer, that was another brand.
Pioneer, I mean, that made the
right?
80s, you know.
Yeah, man, right?
Well, yeah, like from the industry that I worked into, I don't know if you ever heard of Pearl drums before.
No.
Tama drums was every 80s drum kit you ever seen from Metallica, all those guys was just Tama, and then the 90s came and all of a sudden nobody wanted to buy them. They got so associated with the 80s that nobody wanted, they were considered like legacies.
Really?
Yep. Even though they make with Pearl, we had drums, the Signature series at the time. Now this was 10 years ago or more. You could order, every drum was ordered individually. So say you started the bass drum, you'd say, I want 2-ply mahogany, I want 2-ply of birch, and then I want a ply of maple, and then another ply of mahogany. And you could even
Wow.
send in a swatch of your cat's hair and they would match it on for the
What?
paint. Yep. And a guy
No
did
kidding.
that. That's why it stuck out, because the one guy did send in a swatch of his cat hair, yeah. But the bass
So has
drum
the
alone,
technology
the bass
changed
drum
at
was
all?
$3,500.
Oof.
Well, you're
Ouch.
having everything built custom, you know, everything
Wow.
custom. And even the musicians, the big guys, never used it because it was just too much of a pain to take on the road with them. Because if something breaks, it's too hard to match it again in a pinch.
Yeah.
You know,
Collector's item.
yeah. You know what those stuff all went to? The same as Korg came out at the time with the Oasis keyboard. It was the first one to have a Pentium 2 processor into it. It had all the legacy Korg keyboards. It was 10 grand.
Jesus.
You know who buys those? Is dentists and lawyers to wow their friends. That's
Oh my gosh.
musicians. It's always those guys, the professionals.
Same kind of person who buys a really nice Harley and only uses it once a year.
Exactly, just so they can show their friends when they come
Yeah.
by. Look what I bought. It's
Yeah.
not the average biker buying them. Yeah.
No.
It's like my landlord. He's got 2 of them in his garage. Only takes them out once a year.
That's why I said it. I couldn't remember you saying about that.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
When I had a bike, I used to love it so much that in the middle of the winter, when I had to have it sitting in the garage, I would go out sometimes and have a beer and sit on the bike because I missed riding so much.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I'd like to get an enduro bike. I can drive a 110,000-pound gross vehicle on the road, but I can't drive a motorcycle over 50 cc's, and that pisses me off so badly.
That's strange. Yeah.
I mean, I know they're not the same vehicle, but usually if you can drive a truck, you should be okay with a motorcycle. You know, it should. I have everything on my license except for motorcycle.
It's not rocket science, for Christ's sake, right?
Oh, and I brought it from Quebec to Ontario to change my license, and I had a newbie, and I thought I finally made it. She goes, I don't understand because it's there, here it's numbers, there it's letters.
Yeah.
And she's going through it, and I'm just like, well, I have everything, hoping that she would add motorcycle by accident, and she did. And then her supervisor came at the last second before she filed it. I don't think motorcycle's on there. And I'm like, oh, I hope you drop dead, you old bag. Right.
That's-
'Cause, yeah, now it's like a year-long thing just to get your license.
Oh yeah, when I did mine in the 90s, it took me 2 years.
Wow.
You had to wait a year after getting your learners and all. Yeah, so it was a 2-year process to get the full license.
Yeah,
Real
you,
pain in the ass.
you can't drive at night. You can't have any passengers.
Yep, all that shit. Yep, crazy. I mean, it's good though. I mean, it's good that they're trying to be safe, but I mean, it just seems a little bit.
Yes, I agree with it too. I mean, there's a lot that got on motorcycles that should have never been on one years ago. But yeah, it's a little bit overdone, I find. It could be done faster
Yeah.
than that. I mean, I can't see why it couldn't be done in the summer.
Now, what's interesting is in the UK and in Europe, in certain places, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to limit the number of CCs as you were a beginner. You could only drive 150 or 200 CCs or whatever.
Yeah.
Because, even in Canada, even with a learner's permit, you can buy a 1100, 1200, CC super bike
Yep.
and drive. I mean, that's crazy,
When I
that gets people killed.
when I used to be when I took my truck driving course years ago, I
Uh,
had to lower my license. So we're talking about Rush at the time.
yes, you can, Bill. Sorry about that. Yeah, you can put the link in, Bill.
It was easier for truck drivers to become mechanics because you had to be a truck driver. With every class you went up, you had to learn more about mechanics.
Okay.
Their way of jumping the system was to become a full-fledged heavy mechanic, would help them get their trucking license faster.
Oh, wow. That seems.
Like in Latvia, you still can't pass your license on an automatic. You have to do it on a manual, and they're like
Okay.
their tests, their teachings are so far ahead. They learn so much more about transmissions, so much more breakdowns than we do.
Check out that link, guys. Bill's working on this project now.
Right on, Bill. Will do.
Awesome, Bill.
I'm gonna bookmark it. I'll look at it later, Bill.
Well, guys, I'm going to take off. I've got to go get ready for my mother and coming over in about an hour. So
Enjoy.
we get the barbecue ready and all that good stuff.
Have a good time.
No problem. Have a
All
great
right,
time.
guys.
Have a good
We'll
one.
see you tonight, probably.
Take care.
Okay.
All right.
It's not finished yet, your project? Okay, Bill.
Work in progress.
Wow, Bill, that's crazy.
Mm,
I'm just watching. I got no sound on, but I'm watching it here.
yeah.
Mm.
Nice little skate park in the beginning.
Hey, you're welcome, Bill.
It's very nice. Very well kept.
Okay, everybody in the chat, I'm gonna let you all go. We'll see you all tonight. Y'all take care.
Take care, everybody.
So I'll be back on tonight, everybody. Look
Take care,
around
everybody.
6 p.m. probably tonight.